Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. So let's play a bit more with our friend Batmask. As you can see right now he's level 29. He's a hero, mentor tech, power gadgets, weapon martial arts, and movement acrobatics. So let's get started. Although I do have a bad news. Basically I played a bunch of mission the other day and I was a bit late, I was a bit tired. So I clicked one time too many and I pretty much lost my video. So I'm going to try to redo some of what was in that video. Basically what happened the last time is that I took the missions from our friend Starfire. And Starfire gives us a whole bunch of missions where we have to go fight a whole bunch of OMACs. So I will try to show you a bit, to backtrack a bit and show you a bit what needed to be done. But I'm not going to replay. I'm not going to be able to show you the actual missions. The only mission I'm going to be able to show you probably is the OMAC, the last mission where you fight the evil OMAC. But for the rest, so this is going to be pretty much a shortened version of that video, because sadly I won't be able to replay some of the missions. Actually, let's see. Not sure if we can actually replay those missions or not. Also, I'm not going to replay them. As you can see, I'm almost level 30. So I wouldn't be surprised if playing the OMAC mission will push me towards past level 30. I guess we'll see. My game plan is I'm going to try to finish up all the mentored Batman missions, and then I should make a video about what you guys should do once you reach level 30. So basically, once you get the missions from our friend Starfire, you have to go pretty much close to the Gotham Knights Dome, and that is where you're going to be fighting a whole bunch of evil OMACs. So basically, you're going to be playing the missions that Starfire gave you, but also there are missions you can get from NPCs in that area. Also, the reason why I'm taking the long way around as opposed to maybe going over there and then doing some editing so that I want you guys to see how to get there. This is basically for new players. I know from experience that new players can get lost pretty quickly in Gotham, or even in Metropolis, come to think of it. So, let me orient myself. So the missions with the evil OMACs are, you pretty much start in this area over here. There's this little guy over here that should have a mission for you. As you can see, I've already done the mission, so I won't be able to take it. But you have to fight a whole bunch of drones. And you have to help a whole bunch of civilians, like our little friend Aqua Girl just did here. Well, let's give her a little bow because she seems to like us. So you can see you have to basically defeat the drones. Once you do, you have to help the civilian that falls down. It's pretty much that simple. Let's look at our friend Aqua Girl as she does it. So I guess she didn't like me being there. And once you're done in this area, then you move on to the next part of the mission. There should be a quest giver. I forget. So there is a quest giver over here. So basically the second part of the mission is to defeat again a whole bunch of OMACs over here. You can help some super powered heroes. But you have to be a bit careful. There is the evil Killer Frost who's roaming in this area. Like you can see there's a Fire, but Fire is our friend. But there's also Killer Frost. Let's try and find her if we can, just to show her to you. At first, it's easy enough to confuse some of the heroes. Actually, some of the maybe heroes as well. Some of the heroes or villains, like some of those characters, you could think, oh, maybe this is Killer Frost. Not really. And you can see the evil OMAC is trying to attack us. I guess we have no choice. We got a Prometheum logbox. That was worth it. Oh, our friend Aqua Girl is here also. So let's see if we can find, I guess... Sometimes when you see some frosty effect, you could think it's Killer Frost, but some of the OMACs have frost powers. Anyway. I guess I'll show it to you some other time. So once you're done in this area with all the missions, then you can move on to, oh, there's a little briefing over there. Let's go pick it up. There's a few briefings and investigation in this area, so keep your eyes open to be able to get them. So once we're done with the OMACs in this part of the map,
Belfry made these EMP devices to short out the OMAC virus. That's right. He made a death satellite in the sky, then he made a device that could kill the death satellite in the sky. Now that's a paranoia I can appreciate.
so once we're done in the area I showed you before, we can come over here. Again, there is a quest giver over here, but you do have the main quest and you have some side quests from like a Technician Morgan. So there's no reason not to take that quest. You can pretty much do all the quests at the same time. And you're going to have to fight a whole bunch of OMACs like that. There's some generators, I forget.
They turned me into a cyborg.
There's some of those that you're going to have to activate. They give us 6 experience points. But also there's a whole bunch of OMACs you're going to have to fight. There's some civilians you're going to have to save afterwards. Basically, once you defeat an OMAC, the OMAC falls down. Well, let's defeat one just for fun. Once you defeat the OMAC falls down. And then you have to save the civilian that's over there. As you saw our friend do right there. So there's a whole bunch of missions again that you have to complete here. Once you complete the missions over here, you're going to get directed to oh, and there's those EMP devices you can use to try to disable the OMACs a bit. Not sure how effective they are, but they should work a bit. And once you're done in this area with all your missions, it should highlight the OMAC base over here. Oh, I heard a little something. What I always say, never pass up a free exhibit or exobyte. Although nowadays it's exo material, it's no longer exobytes. Oh well. So once you're done with all the OMAC missions, you're going to be directed to this place over here. So let's go in there. There is a side quest you can get at the entrance, but I think it's a quest you can only get to once. And there's also a duo in this place, so it can get a bit confusing sometimes, telling the two apart.
Convert the internal junction boxes into makeshift EMPs.
So normally there's Dr. Slot here who can give you a side quest, and then you continue and you go speak to your friend Fire. Oh, and there is a, if you ever need to, there is a little. Oh, it's not here. Well, it's probably in the duo then. So let's talk to our friend Fire.
How nice to see you again. Try not to die on me, and I'll do the same for you.
Ah, she's so
Use
nice. She
that
doesn't want us to
OMAC
die.
device. Use it on the junction boxes to give the OMACs a shock. Need a moment? Tell me when you're ready to go.
So we basically have to talk to
Let's
Fire
go.
twice.
I'll take the lead and show them some real fireworks.
You can use some of those barrels if you really need to.
Hurry!
Don't really have to. You could fight, I guess, the OMACs if you really want to. But basically all you really need to do is come over here, activate this little panel. And there you go. Not sure if there's any advantage to defeating them.
The OMACs are blocking all my attacks. They're too strong. I have to turn back. It's all up to you, querida.
So once Fire is done with her dialogue, you can see the gate open. But there's this little defective OMAC over here that you can activate. In the past, it used to give, I think it was giving 1 mark of victory or something. I have no idea if it still gives anything. I didn't notice the last time. I guess not. So it used to be a nice side quest to get a free mark of victory. Nowadays, yes, it doesn't really matter. So you can activate the console over here. I have to admit, I'm not sure exactly what it does. And if you remember the side mission, let's defeat that little guy over there. If you remember that side mission I told you about at the entrance, there's a little chesty chest, we'll take care of it. The side mission is over here. Basically, if you go in here, come on. There's an evil crocodile that you can defeat, or an alligator, sorry. Didn't mean to misname it. So there's this alligator that you can defeat, and basically that is the side mission that your friend at the entrance will give you when you play this mission. And as you saw, there's a little chesty chest here. For those of you who maybe didn't watch previous videos, there's a chest like that in a whole bunch of missions. And there's various feats. There's feats for breaking 10 chests, 50 chests, 100 chests. It goes all the way up to 1,000, if I'm not mistaken. So there's no reason not to break those little chests. And also sometimes you'll get little rewards. Like we got a few colas, we got a ring. Let's see if it's worth it. Actually, it is a good ring. So let's equip that. And let's check what in our Prometheum logbox. So we could get the new Genesis chests, Metallo Maw hand style, or some Compound Omega. Let's go for the new Genesis chest. And of course, it gives us a source mark. There we go. So once we're done with the alligator, we can continue. Although the alligator...
interfering with my communications. I won't be able to contact you much longer. But be aware. Brother Eye's drones are scouting the area. Analyze their patterns and you may be able to get past without activating them.
I don't have stealth in my loadout, but let's try and use it. Do I have it? Oh yeah. There's a few ways you can try to get past those drones. I guess you can try to, as Sean Connery would say, memorize the timing. But you can try also to use stealth. Although stealth is not perfect, sometimes you still get detected even if you are on stealth mode. But if you can manage to get past the drones, I'm not sure if it gives you some sort of bonus or if you can just avoid fighting the drones somehow. Actually, I think we're still going to have to fight them. Oh, that is so mean. Or let's try to stealth again. Maybe we can pass through without fighting any of the drones. Actually, we can. But once we get over here, you'll see Sally. Let's change our loadout again, if we can. So you can see we have a stealth loadout that's been added because we've added stealth to our loadout. But let's go back to using EMP pulse. I guess we're gonna have to get out of stealth mode. There it is. And we have to use this little panel somehow. And we should be good to go. Normally I don't like leaving enemies behind me, but today we'll make an exception. So we should be able to continue, and once we reach this point...
I have you now.
Brother Eye goes crazy. And it goes big bada boom. And of course, as Akbar would say, it's a trap. I can't. Sometimes head leaders the environment that prevents you from targeting certain enemies. It happens. So sometimes you have to move around a bit. And that is the case. So as you see, there's two waves of evil OMACs that will try to ambush you. But we should be able to deal with it easily enough. Sometimes the little chesty chest will be in that corner over there. It happens. I didn't mention it before. Some of the chests will spawn at random places. They don't always spawn at the same place on the map. So depending on which map you are, and depending on I guess the random number generator.
Intruder has not been eliminated.
So depending on the map and the random, the chest will be at different places.
You have entered the presence of Brother Eye. Leave now, or security measures will be initiated.
So here we're gonna have to defeat a whole bunch of OMACs. I would say to be careful not to go around too quickly when you first get here. Because basically, as soon as I'm going to reach that panel, there's a whole bunch of robots that will spawn. When I reach that panel over there in the corner, there will be a whole bunch of other robots that will spawn. So you want to be a bit careful. Unless you don't mind fighting 23 or 53 OMACs at the same time. So basically, don't activate the console right now. Because once you activate the console, it summons a bunch of OMACs. But also when you get close to the console, it summons a bunch of drones. So deal with the drones first. Unless you feel like you're an uber powerful hero, then you can try to fight them all at the same time. But normally I prefer to take them out one wave at a time. We still have a little friend here. So once you defeat all the drones, then I would suggest to activate the console. And as you see, it summons a few other OMACs. And you can see there's a few server or mainframe that you have to blow up. And there's quite a few healing barrels like this one in the map, and they respawn pretty quickly. So if you need them, don't hesitate to use them. There's one over here, there's another one in the corner over there. So, and of course, as you can see, there's the evil Brother Eye in the center of the room. Oh no, it's under. I didn't realize there was another OMAC. There's also Brother Eye that will attack you. I'll try to show it to you in just a bit. Once I'm done with this little guy. So you can see here, there's a Brother Eye also that's attacking you. So you can take cover behind the environment. Like, that's one of the things about this Universe Online. Sometimes the environment prevents you from attacking enemies, but it allows you to hide from some of them as well. So don't hesitate to use that. Sometimes they'll try to make maps where you can profit by using the environment a bit more. So once you destroy all the mainframe servers, again you have to go to the next objective. But again, once you get near there, there's going to be a bunch of drones that's going to appear. And once you use the console, there's a bunch of OMACs that will appear. So ideally, you just come over here, wait before you activate the console, deal with the drones. And once you did that, then activate the console. I think this one activates also some trap on the floor. Or is it a bit later? It's been a while. So you can see the evil OMAC. There we go. So once you deal with the two OMACs, then you have to again activate hack the server mainframe. Again, if you need to, don't hesitate to use the healing barrels. There's quite a few of them, so there's no reason not to use them. I'll show you what happens if you touch the floor. So you don't want to do that. So let's finish all this one here. And this one here. The reason why I did those first, as you can see, it removes the trap from the floor. And also once you get in that corner over here, again it will summon a whole bunch of drones.
Power analysis protocol activated.
And then we can activate the console. We could have activated the console before, but again, I try to take enemies one wave at a time. There's Brother Eye that might attack you. If you don't want him to attack you, if you come over here, you should be safe from the evil Brother Eye. And you should be able to pull the OMAC Delta in that corner. So if you hide over here from OMAC, from Brother Eye, you should be able to pull this little guy off. You don't really need to, but if you wanted to, yeah, that was an option. Actually, Brother Eye seems to be attacking us. I'm a bit surprised. Could have sworn it was attacking us. Could be a misremembering, or it could be it was changed. So again, don't hesitate. If you need to, just use a healing barrel and then continue fighting the evil OMAC Delta.
Activating official mass. Loading new combat file. Fusion system online.
If we're lucky, we should be able to get an OMAC head as a head style. But it's a random reward, and I would say it's a rare reward, but I'm not sure about that. Let's just say I didn't get it very often myself. No OMAC head, so let's go for the chest piece. The belt is tempting too. I'm a bit surprised. I didn't realize we were able to get some undertuned items at this level. So let's grab the chest piece. We can't use it yet, but we're almost level 30, so we should be able to use it soon. So once you're done, if you want to take the opportunity to be able to break a few healing barrels, there is a feat to break 1,000 of them. I think the top feat is. So breaking 1,000 healing barrels will take some time. So whenever you can see a map where there's a bunch of them, don't hesitate to destroy them or to break them. So we can get out of here. So normally after this we would go back to see our friend Fire. I'm going to show you just to be safe, but basically anyway we're gonna have to take the teleporter, and we have some mail, so normally once you're done, you should get a message to the bottom right corner of the screen saying go back to East End Police Station to talk to Fire. So let's go and do that. If you're not sure, the East End Police Station is the one where the bat signal comes from. It may seem a bit confusing at first, but after a while it'll be second nature. And sadly, as you can see, I did not get the Batwoman cape with this character. Sad, but it happens. I guess I could have used replay badges if I really wanted to, or I could have purchased it from the broker, but I don't really need to. Although I did sell a few items on the broker the other day. I guess I didn't make that much cash. And one question that often comes back is, how do you make money in this universe online? Basically, you have to use the broker. So whatever items you get from missions that you don't need or use, go to the broker and sell it there. Usually you can get a lot more. There's some items that you can just sell to vendors if you want to, if for some reason you don't want to use the broker, but usually you'll make so much more money with the broker. Also, they've added, you can see that little yellow square in the screen, or yellowish square. Basically it's telling us to go in that direction. I'll explain it to you in just a minute. So normally we would come back here, talk to Fire, and we would complete the mission. And once we complete the mission with Fire, then it gives us the mission Fateful Omen that says that we have to go talk to Dr. Fate. That is where the little yellow square is pointing towards to. So basically, if you have that little yellow square and you don't really know where to go to, like if you just select the mission, let's select let's say this one. Oh, there's no yellow square. I'm so sad now. So let's select our Fateful Omen.
The Spectre has gone mad and is raising spirits of the angry dead in Midtown. You must speak to Dr. Fate immediately. He's waiting for you at the Midtown Metropolis Police Station.
So you can see the yellow square is basically telling us where we need to go for the next mission. But before we do that, let's go pick up our mail. So we sold an item for 500 bucks, but one of our items, sadly, we weren't able to sell it. It happens. So pick it up. We pick it up. Let's go. Normally, we should be able to go directly to the Midtown police station. As you can see, we can go straight to Midtown police station. But let's go to the watchtower first. I wanted to show you the broker for a bit. Again, people often ask, how do you make money in this universe online? The best way to make money in this universe online is to use a broker. Find valuable items and sell them on the broker. It's pretty much that simple. Oh, wrong way. So I will show you the broker in the tech wing and the hall in the watchtower, but you have the broker in the Hall of Doom as well. And basically, there's a broker in each wing. So if you go to the magic wing, if you go to the meta wing, you'll see the very same broker. I know it can be a bit intimidating for people to use the broker at first, but again, if you guys really want to make money, this is by far the best option to be able to do so. So let's see. So this is the item I tried to sell the other day. Let's see. So it's worth, you can see right now it's worth 90,000. Let's see if we can sell it for 45. I know some people will say you're crazy, but as you saw, this is pretty much what I did the last time, and as you saw, we didn't sell it. The thing is, even if an item is listed for like 90,000, there's no guarantee it will sell at that price. I could have tried to ask for like 89,000 and hope to get lucky, but let's see if we can sell it for 45,000. And we can do that with pretty much everything we don't need. Like you can see, the Iranian Zeta chest guard, 250,000. I'm a bit surprised, but why not? So we could try to sell it for 125, or maybe 125, 150 is pretty much what I would try to sell it for. As you can see, the prices go down a bit. Here, 28,000. I'm gonna keep it anyway. So basically, whatever items you don't need, sell it on the broker, and that's how you can start building up your cash slowly but surely. And eventually, as you gain more and more cash, you're going to be able to sell more expensive items. And also, as you go up in levels, you will gain access to more and more DLCs, which will give you access to more, let's say, more valuable rewards. Like at some point, once you reach, once you can use the Earth 3 DLC. Then you can farm for the Ultra Kryptonian Cape, which can sell for quite a lot of money. So now we're going to go to the Midtown MPD station. As you can see, eons ago, the teleporters and the watchtower would send you only in one place. Like this one would send us to East End. Let's go on the map for just a second. Like this teleporter would send you to East End. This one would send you to the Diamond District. This one is the one that would send you to Midtown. Eons ago, we would have had to travel all the way over there in order to be able to use the teleporter to get to Midtown. But they seems to have decided in the last quality of life update, they've changed the teleporters where you can go to pretty much any police station right now. So let's go to the Midtown MPD police station. So again, you can see the orange little thingy, and there's also a number that's telling you the distance. So 123, 119. So the closer we get to our target, but also if you can see the you can see the quest giver on the minimap, like you can see the yellow X. But if you're not sure, you can also use the yellow box over here. If somehow you hate that little box, like a lot of players do, you can go into your options. You can go to setting. You can go to UI. And you can see show the navigation diamond. Here it's on, when you can put it off if you don't like having that. I'm not sure yet. When I first saw that, I almost took it off right away. But I decided to try to get used to it, and I got used to it a little bit. So that's going to be pretty much it for now. Next time we're going to talk to our friend Dr. Fate. As you can see, it's the new model for Dr. Fate. So next time we're going to talk to our friend Dr. Fate. As you saw, we're pretty darn close to level 30. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you can see that purple bar at the bottom. It shows us that we're only like two notches away from level 30. So next time when we play the missions for our friend Dr. Fate, I'm pretty sure we should be able to reach level 30. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.